have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them, Ken and all, come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps. What do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them, Ken and all, come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the trolls and haters that hate us, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you a part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps.
I said a do 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 a dooby dooby doo 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 doot doo doo. Hey, good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Listen, welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. It seems like it's been forever. It seems like it's been forever. I couldn't leave y'all forever, never. You feel me? This is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, and I be Big Phil Speaks, and this situation is brought to you by myself. And what? That good GMG Good Morning Gang. Listen, how y'all feeling on this wonderful Wednesday morning, aka Hump Day? Listen. I know y'all feeling blessed and highly favored because I definitely am. And if you think I am, you better ask somebody, baby. Listen, you made it amongst the living, you made it amongst the blessed. You're here another day on this wonderful thing we call life. Be blessed, make the best of it. And while you at it, plan, plot, and strategize so that if you're so blessed to see tomorrow, guess what? You make it an even better day than that part. Listen, who we got in the building? I know I'm a couple minutes late, so don't be all on my neck like that. Pause. No daddy. Listen, Jenny Miles, I see you. Good morning to ye. Vino Diva, good morning to ye. The Night Rider, Moderation King, Southeast Swimming is DC Sniper. Good. He's in the building. Nephew Papa True Guns is in the building. L. Peasy Lewis Peasy is in the building. Lady Costa Nick, she's in the building. Nazia Fontaine, peace. I see you in the building. Who else? Bree in the place to be. 1/3 of that good HR team. Des and D is in the building. Silver, what's up? What's goody like the mob? Uh-oh, Shanette Bridges is in the building. Good morning to ye. Miss Piggy Lace. Buenos dias. Buenos dias. Free Page. Good morning. Good morning. Moon Sniper is in the building. Listen, we in here. I know Piggy Lace. It took a long time, and finally we got here. Huh? Listen. Rashad Houston, the home team. What's goody like the mouth? You know you really GMC Rashad Houston. You might as well just go on and add that to your moniker. You feel me? Yeah, I don't want to start no trouble. Hey, the Uptown compadre, Frank Murphy, DC Mumbo South, is in the building. Huh? Not only 6 years later, that's all right. Creole Cupcake is in the building. Another third of that HR team, Miss A Block, even though she on a whole nother page, she's in the building, huh? Listen, morning blessings, morning blessings. Why you on that page, Miss A Block, or did you just change your name on the thing? The Berg is in the building. Grand Rising King. Good morning. Listen, who else we got here? Kathy Cotton Candy. She's in the building. Huh? I ain't got no damn Wonder Woman hat dance. This is Washington Nationals. Vader Weight Beast, GMG. Morning to you. The sound is dipping. Wishing on the star. Let me see if I can fix this sound real quick. They say the sound is dipping in and out and in. Pause. No diddy. Huh? Is that better? Hopefully that's better. Hopefully that's better. Rest out. Good morning to you, Bama. What you talking? Does the sound better? Mike sounds nice. Check one. Oh, you moving around like tires. Tell Bella, I said, hey. Tell her uncle said, what's up, her? Good morning, Bella. Listen, y'all know how we gonna do it. Listen, from here on out, because the video is completed or whatever. At least now this edition of it, I'm only gonna play it one time. I played it twice on purpose today, so that for those that came in a little bit, tad bit later, could get a glimpse, a look at it, or whatever the case may be. I might even play it later on, just one time for the one time. However, later on down the line, I will revamp it, as more people send in their submissions, because a lot of y'all Bama said y'all was sending in submissions that didn't. That's why I kind of waited so long. And again, I apologize for being late this morning. I tried to upload it into the situation, and come to find out it was over 200 megs, so I had to at the last minute pivot and recalibrate the thing so that it can fit within this software, so it can be utilized upon this morning. Good morning, y'all. Come on over to the Good Morning Gang Morning Show on the Big Phil Speaks channel on YouTube. Come holler at your boy. It's a lituation in a situation. You feel me? Listen. Good morning, good morning. Hey, Cassie, I see you in the building. Establishing herself. Oh, she said good morning. Tell her Uncle said good morning. Yes, Bella is good. She needs new glasses with her. Oh, Lord. Happy Wednesday, sexy sugar mama. Listen, there's a lot I want to talk about. By now, y'all all have said Kamala Harris has picked her running mate. We're going to get to that. But there's a whole lot more going on out here in these internet streets. In real life streets at that. I think I want to start off with some uplifting news too, before it gets too heavy, before it gets too spicy, before it gets too dramatic. I think I'm gonna. Let's see how we're gonna do this here. Yeah, okay. All right, we with it. We with it. Let me move that right there. All right. Let me put this up real quick. This This first little tidbit, this first little story, this lady deserves all our hats off, all our flowers, all of our congratulations, all of our support. And she shows what it means to be 10 toes down for those that have been 10 toes down for you. You get what I'm saying about not leaving your team behind, not leaving your friends behind, especially when they got your back 110%. You feel me? What the hell did I just do? Okay, hold up. Boo boo bam. If y'all don't know who this is right there, if y'all don't know who that is right there, that's Pinky Cole. Pinky Cole, the owner of Slutty Vegan. Hell of a name, I know it is, but it's a vegan restaurant in the ATL area, I believe, right? ATL. And she has done a big thing. She has done a big thing. You feel me? Hold on, let me stop sharing and let me bring this other one up before I go into it. She has put her friends in position to be not only entrepreneurs, but be a part of a winning brand. Be a part of a winning brand. Bam, there we go. It says, Pinky Cole, today is the 6-year anniversary of Slutty Vegan. I want to celebrate 6 years in business with the two people that helped me to build this company. Since 2018, before all the stores, the lights, and the scaling, Angel and Maisha put blood, sweat, and tears in my business. Angel was running the logistics and Maisha ran operations. I couldn't have done any of this without them, so now I want to make their dreams come true. I am no longer the only entrepreneur at the table. Please help me congratulate both Angel and Maisha. They are the first restaurant licensees of Slutty Vegan, with Jonesboro being their first location that they own. Thank you for sacrificing with me. My loyalty to you will never die. That's what you call being loyal, huh? That's a fact. Better than your barbecue. She always doing big things. That's a fact. Y'all come on over to the good YouTube. Hey, Cream of Sweets. Y'all come on over. Mika, Akila, come on over. Listen, the channel's right there. Listen, stop sharing, Bob. Listen, a lot of people get in position. A lot of people get in position and they forget who helped them get in position, who helped them maintain their position, who helped them elevate in their position. And they only think about themselves. Mine, down, back you go. Like, you got to get your own. But she is the epitome of not forgetting. And in this case, it ain't a handout, it's a hand up. It's like, here, you can help me get up on top of this fence. It's time for me to help you scale this wall. And brought them into entrepreneurialism with their own situation. And if y'all know about Slutty Vegan, it's a very dope vegan shop that is very popular. And the fact that they are able to be a part of an already winning brand by an already winning entrepreneur, and to be able to open another location in Georgia, Jonesboro, that is. Listen, I think that's dope. Michelangelo, you missed it. You were part of the intro, Michelangelo. Tina B. Marie, you just saw it. Thank you. I appreciate that. Listen, Sharonda Bradford, good morning. Been hearing about it for years, but never try to establish. You next time you down in the ATL, you better go and get you some, huh? Matter of fact, I think they supposed to be opening one in New York too, if I'm not mistaken. Charlie Hustle, good morning to ye. Good morning to ye. Listen, okay, I can close those out now. Boo boo bop bam. Since I Which way should I go for? Should I go with the Tim Walsh, Kamala Harris combo tag team situation? Or should I talk about this other video that's going viral? I got all the parts to it though. That's going viral all across these internet streets. Ladies, fellas too. We got to talk about, matter of fact, I'm gonna do Tim Walsh and Kamala first. because this last one, we got to really talk about it. Y'all got to be more careful with wanting to be flued out and be, significant and insignificant others and all these other things. They got one in Be More too. Oh, I didn't know that. Sharonda said they got one in Dallas, Texas too. Oh, shucks. I got something to look forward to when I go down to Dallas. Look, I'll eat some vegan food. I can't be totally vegan though. You know what I'm talking about? I love some fish, some seafood. You know what I'm saying? I ain't got to have beef or whatever. I do like my lamb though. Y'all heard about I love my lamb. But guess what? Yeah, we have two in NY. Okay, listen, I'm behind that little shit. Tell me something. Tell me something. Established. I almost said something. I had to catch myself. You got it. Young Trans, salute. You think you could turn it up a little bit? It's playing a little low. What's playing a little low? Bama's eat vegan. Well, listen, you have at it. From the window to the walls, that part. Listen, they about to be doing the walls. You hear me? Listen, I got a few videos I want to play, and I'm gonna play them in succession. Dealing with Walz and his nomination. I think. I don't care what none of y'all think. I think Kamala Harris just damn near checkmated the board with this pick right here. Just check. I'm gonna play it a little bit later. Established, I am. I'm gonna play it a little bit later. Checkmated the board. Now, matter of fact, hold on. Matter of fact, before I do that, there's this video, right? Virginia City, Nevada, right? Just when you thought, you're getting ahead in the world and life is changing, people are changing, you got some Bamas that are still of an old school, deep South racist thinking that should have got all his last bit of teeth just shifted out his face. I can't say what I want to say because this is YouTube, but I don't want to lose my monetization. Y'all watch this. We gonna talk about it.
Keep talking. And where the tree at to hang people at? Where is that? Where is the hanging tree at?
In your backyard.
Gentlemen, can I please?
No. He just said there's a hanging tree down there to hang people like me. That's racist. That is racist. Y'all go take his back and he's being racist?
Crying motherfucker. He's a crying motherfucker. You know what?
That is. Mean. He's being fucking racist to me, man. Get the fuck out of my.
It's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. It's a little bit too much. A little too much. But listen, man. I don't know if I could have been as calm as him. I think I would have took my hand from way back here and try to dislocate that whole lower jawbone. You hear me? Listen, man, You see the big bammer that was sitting next to him, right? He laughed a little bit, but he was like, "Oh, this is getting uncomfortable. Let me get my ass up out of here." And big young, the big one got up and walked out of the scene. He was like, "I can't do this." I guess he said, "Hold up, my job might see this." Listen, these wicked individuals, right, with this still old school good old boy mentality and the audacity to think that they can just say what the hell they want and do whatever the hell they want is brazy to me. You feel me? He should have pulled a chair from under. I'm just saying, man. It's a right. I hope it goes viral, but unfortunately, Cassie, he looked like he was probably retired anyway. But to say that a tree to lynch that man is in his own back, man, what? Yeah, Resto, he was a little too mouth, man. Listen. Then that other little Bama in the tangerine shirt come up, shaking his hand, showing support. Man, listen. Hey, Michelangelo, it definitely would have got physical. It would have got physical. It would have got physical because, man, I would have just reach out and touch somebody's chin. Make they ass go to sleep if you can. That's what would have happened. And I'd have just went down the line because I knew they would have tried to get up all together and try to do. I'd have went down the line on her, man. But anywho, this is the reason why we need y'all coming over to the good YouTube. This is why we need fresh leadership. This is why we need fresh initiatives. This is why we need people that care about the people more so than the bullshittery. You feel me? Let me walk into the most clan spot in America and speculate. Virginia City, Nevada is a heavy clan spot. Sarah Lynn, fill us in because I don't know about that. But could be. Karma will catch up to him. We have to be mindful of the cities we are in, and he appeared to be alone. Way too many of them. That's true. But guess what? Bow down to no man but God. You feel me? Listen, but you definitely have to be smart. Rest up said, couldn't have happened in my city, Montgomery. Chairs would have been flying. And that's the thing. It's not, you would expect to hear or see some of that maybe in a deep South, little town or whatever. That's in Nevada, ladies and gentlemen. That's in Nevada. Even though some of that kind of teeters towards South, but it's still not. You said America is a clan spot. Damn it. Yeah. But that leads me to what I was about to go into, and I'm going to have at it right now. Pause. This is a succession of videos, right? They are all around about somewhere in between 50 seconds and 2 minutes apiece. Bear with me. I think you'll enjoy it. For those that have been on the fence about where they should vote or where their vote should lie, if this don't help you make a decision over that other side and that other duo, the undynamic duo, hopefully this will make you think. And more importantly, y'all know what I like to say, go do your due diligence and research. Y'all listen to this, huh?
A lot of conversation about this man right here, the governor of Minnesota, Tim Walz. I want to show you two images of why I think he was a good choice by VP Harris to be her VP pick. This is an image of him when he signed a bill making lunch free for kids in Minnesota. Kids' reaction. I'm in Louisiana where we had a governor who was turning down federal money to feed the kids during the summer, okay? There's differences in leadership. This is Governor Walz with the family of Dante Wright, who was killed by the police in Minnesota. This is at the funeral of Dante Wright, where he came to the funeral, gave them a proclamation that talked about addressing systemic racism and the issues that created the environment that killed their child. That is significant because he is also the governor who changed police policy in Minnesota after George Floyd was killed. And that means that he's used his position and his privilege to do something about the issues impacting people who look like me from the position of power that he has. And let's keep it a buck. Tim Walz looks like a lot of people in America. And there are people who want to see themselves in their politics. And so there's a lot of people who get to see themselves in Vice President Harris. And I know there was a lot of people for the governor of Pennsylvania. But let's be clear. There's a whole lot of Tim Walz in America. And they just got them somebody that allows them to be seen. And they get to listen to somebody who thinks a little different about policy than most of the guys who look like him in politics that have been talking.
I am Tim Walz. I'm a public school teacher from Mankato, a football coach.
Built the prom for a while and supervised a lot of things like the lunchroom for 20 years. I'm retired Sergeant Major in the Army National Guard.
What I know is that people like J.D. Vance know nothing about small town America. My town had 400 people in it. 24 kids in my graduating class, 12 were cousins, and he gets it all wrong. It's not about hate. It's not about collapsing in. The golden rule there is mind your own damn business. Their policies are what destroyed rural America. They've divided us. They're in our exam rooms. They're telling us what books to read. And I think what Kamala Harris knows is bringing people together around the shared values, strong public schools, strong labor unions that create the middle class, healthcare that's affordable and accessible. Those are the things. You look what they're talking about. They went right to division.
Speaking it into existence, Governor Walz for vice president.
These are weird people on the other side. They want to take books away. They want to be in your exam room. That got a 23-year-old who told me TikTok is on fire. Go ahead and continue to denigrate people. Go ahead. My God, they went after cat people. Good luck with that. Turn on the internet and see what cat people do when you go after them.
Don't fuck with cats.
It'd be funny if it wasn't so sad. They see the least fortunate among us as scapegoats and punchlines for them. Kamala Harris and Democrats see them as our neighbor. You know, get sugarcoating this. These are weird ideas. Listen to them speak. Listen how they talk about things. Told them that they shouldn't talk about race. They can't help it. It is built into their DNA because there is no plan. There's no healthcare plan. There's no healthcare plan. There's nothing to do on this. They want to take away our alliances and leave Russia to do whatever they want. The minute they all step on the stage, the American people have lost. Are they going to debate who can ban the most books? The same old failed policies. Instead of putting out a memo like that, tell us what your health care plan is. Donald Trump told us he would do that on day one back in 2017. There's nothing there.
But you've legalized recreational marijuana, you passed universal background checks on guns, you expanded LGBTQ protections, you implemented tuition-free college for low-income Minnesotans. There's free breakfast and lunch for school kids.
What a monster. Kids are eating and having full bellies so they can go learn, and women are making their own health care decisions. And we're a top 5 business state, and we also rank in the top 3 of happiness. To think that anyway this is normal. You got a former president that thinks calling names and spreading lies is the way to get people. They're continuing to shrink the electorate on their side. Their ceiling and their floor are the same, and I don't think it's going anywhere. So I'm just excited. What I know is that people like J.D. Vance know nothing about small town America. My town had 400 people in it. 24 kids in my graduating class, 12 were cousins, and he gets it all wrong. It's not about hate. It's not about collapsing in. The golden rule there is mind your own damn business. Donald Trump talked about infrastructure. Joe Biden and Kamala Harris built bridges, built roads. So, look, they are bad on foreign policy. They are bad on the environment. They certainly have no health care plan, and they keep talking about the middle class that, as I said, a robber baron real estate guy and a venture capitalist trying to tell us they understand who we are. They don't know who we are. That angst that J.D. Vance talks about in Hillbilly Elegy, none of my hillbilly cousins went to Yale, and none of them went on to be venture capitalists or whatever. The situation in Gaza is intolerable, and I think trying to find a solution, a lasting 2-state solution, certainly the president's move towards humanitarian aid and asking us to get to a ceasefire, that's what they're asking to be heard, and that's what they should be doing.
His running mate shares his dangerous and backward agenda for this country. J.D. Vance literally wrote the foreword for the architect of the Project 2025 agenda. Like all regular people I grew up with in the heartland, J.D. studied at Yale, had his career funded by Silicon Valley billionaires, and then wrote a bestseller trashing that community. Come on! That's not what middle America is. And I gotta tell you, I can't wait to debate the guy. That is if he's willing to get off the couch and show up. So.
And last but not least, we got to give it up for our resident commentator from off of IG Plies. This is what he had to say. Listen.
That motherfucker cooking. Behind me, that motherfucker is cooking. Right? Can you smell what the Walz is cooking? Goddamn it. What that motherfucker rock? Can you smell what the Walz is cooking? That motherfucker cooking right there. Yes, he is. Let me hear your ass, Tim. Let me.
President Harris says, when we fight,
we win. That motherfucker is cooking right now. Can you smell what the Walz is cooking?
Listen. Plies is very hilarious. Hey, you can say what you want. You can say what you want. Hey, Nay, Simply Nay, I see you. Listen, y'all can say what you want. Gary Chambers is definitely a real one, LPZ. Listen, Raymond Bird was... Damn. You have to think of a lot of these things. Well, that's a fact. It's Neil Reno and Tao. Oh, y'all talking about the other thing. Listen, rest up. He's a great choice. I don't care what you think or who you idolize or what you think will make America great again, but it's talk like that. Tim Walz, everyday people. He fits the bill. White man who represents middle class, low class to middle class America, who's been a teacher, who has served in service, who has implemented policies in his own state for the betterment of people. Free lunch, free breakfast for all students, who's against them taking books out of libraries and out of the school system so that kids can learn some things. Who has the mind and the heart of the people in the forefront of his thoughts. I think Kamala Harris did her big one by adding him to the ticket. Y'all can say what y'all want to say. Do your due diligence. He's a good choice. He sounds like he needs to be president in this video. Listen, CLBCNY, I see you. Yeah, he said hillbillyology or whatever the hell he said. That was brazy. I said, oh, shit. His stance in Gaza would definitely pull in young voters. Not just that, there's other policies that he's implemented that are pushing for and it was a crowd of young, it was a pocket of young voters that put it out to Kamala Harris that she need to consider that man to be her vice president nominee. Listen, y'all coming over to the good YouTube. Why don't you, huh? What's up, Rich? Y'all, you missed the intro, Rich. I'm going to play it again in a little bit. You have to give Joe Biden did a good job by stepping down after the debate. He did. He did. He definitely did. I think that makes, you said that you vote for Phil, and still I rise, and still I rise. I don't think the world will be ready for a Big Phil speaks in the big office just yet. But hey, who knows what tomorrow may bring? Listen, that's it right there, Kathy, Cotton Candy. His resume speaks for itself. Look, Rich coming in tomorrow. Freedom things. Listen. Sabrina C., I see you. She said, great choice. We got this in November. If y'all didn't think that she had the king on the other side cornered in on the chessboard, I think she just brung out a secret weapon that just resonates. Checkmate, 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 checkmate. I don't know. Yeah, because I'm tired of paying for... Simply, now you talking about the children, not your grown ass. What you talking about? Listen. For those just coming in, good morning to ye. This is the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Do yourself and I a favor and give this a thumbs up for your boy. Book up. While you at it, if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. Book up. And more importantly, after you've done all that, hit that notification bell. Bing. So you be in the know whenever the Good Morning Gang Morning Show drop, whenever Feel the Love Fridays drop, or anything that I put on this Big Phil Speaks channel. Hey, Rich, definitely checkmate. He did give undocumented immigrants a chance at driver license. Not sure about that. Hey, what it does, what people fail to realize, when you get like undocumented immigrants, when you give them the opportunity to get a driver's license, you actually are now able to track and document them. A lot of people don't peep the play in that. A lot of people don't peep the play in that. In their minds, they're able to, get a license and drive legally. But on the other side of that, they are actually now able to track these undocumented immigrants. You got to peep the play. Trump is crying right now. He thought he was going to run circles around Biden. And he is. Lion healed all of a sudden ear ass nigga. I'm just saying, listen. Hey, Vino Diva, that's the thing. People, they quick to want to, you got to see, you got to peep the play. You got to watch the bigger picture. No, I know Mumbo Souls. I know you want it. Pause. It's for the people in the back that don't understand. You feel me? Tina B. Marie, listen. I still got lunch, Nay. Oh, shiggity. Hey, Nay, look what you doing behind the scenes, Nay. I'm talking about for my kid. Nay, you know you hungry, too. You know you hungry. Good morning. Facts, I've seen some of them immigrants part of something way bigger. Man, listen. Understand something, right? That's the reason why I made this title, People Get Ready. It comes from that song from Get on the Bus. People get ready. A train is coming. There's no need for a ticket. Just get on board. Listen, y'all got to understand that no matter where you sit in this world, if you are a Republican, if you're a Democrat, if you're independent, if you like one candidate or you love another candidate or you hate this candidate or you hate that candidate or whatever the case may be, do your due diligence on all of them. I am minding my business, Day. I don't want no problems. Do your due diligence on all of them. And most importantly, pay attention to the agendas. Pay attention to the agendas. I think it was in one of those videos, but if not, it talked about Walz talked about how JD Vance is one of the premier architects or wrote something for the Project 2025 initiative or whatever the case may be. Y'all pay attention. Y'all pay attention and do your due diligence. Don't forget what Big Phil Speaks says. Forget what the videos say. Go do your due diligence and do your research. Do your Googles. Find out what it is. Mel Page, what's goody like the mob? Find out what's best for people, what's best for your family, what's best for your community. Don't even think selfishly like, oh, I'm an entrepreneur and so is an entrepreneur. I want to vote for them because he's an entrepreneur like me. But what kind of entrepreneur has he been? What kind of entrepreneur is he really? Yeah, he might be able to clue you in on some game of how to get through tax loopholes, but there's other people that can do that. Because I'm pretty sure he ain't gonna give you a Zoom call or a YouTube crash course on how to wiggle through tax code or whatever the case may be. So if that's one of your only reasons for supporting that Bama, you need to leave that alone and just do your Googles and your YouTubes and find out who's gonna give you the game for free anyway, without selling your soul. But okay. Hey, Mel Page, damn mad. Jay Pierce, good morning to ye. Listen, Vance was the Heritage Foundation pick, right, Sarah Lynn. They initially picked Pence for president, but he dropped out. We need to watch that group. That's a fact. That's a fact. I like the branding of the RNC is weird and creepy. They are fighting fire with fire. Man, listen. They all weird and creepy. Yes, Phil. Excuse me, Phil. Yes, J.D. Vance had a lot of input with the Heritage Foundation, so-called think tank with the 2025 projects. That's a fact. That's a fact. Rest up, you bugged out. I'm just saying. There it is, right there. I hope all of you vote in your local primaries. That voted in your local primaries. Yeah. Simply nay. That part. Listen, I can go on and on about it. I can say a whole lot of things, whole lot of, but I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let you. I'm just gonna present certain things for y'all to see, right? And I'm gonna hope to God that you either come back to this video, this show, and watch them again, share them with a couple people, but more importantly, do your research and actually think about what you're hearing and think about the pros, the cons of either side. Not just the side that y'all think or know that I'm on, but the pros and cons of either side. Weigh them shits out. The middle class America is being decimated, up to date is being decimated, right? What Tim Walz brings to the table is an infrastructure to reorganize, rebuild, and help grow middle America. Whereas the other side, especially Frumpy Frump, all he is interested in, one, is himself first and foremost. Yeah, and he might, smooze and do a couple things for his ultra elite friends. But at the end of the day, you the people, we the people, what do we get out of that bullshittery that he talking? Division, hate, malice, anger, wrath. What do we get out of that? I'm just saying, what do we get out of that? Wow. What do we do with that? I'm not going to tell you who and what to vote for. Vote for who you think is most important. Vote for who you think will do the best for this country to bring us back to one. Forget if you're a misogynistic individual or you've been taught to be chauvinistic or you've been taught that only men can lead. Forget that. Because we've had men lead for eons, right? Forget the fact that y'all think that a person of color isn't going to be able to accomplish anything if they get in office or won't be accepted. Barack Obama had both his hands tied behind his back and still made strides and changes. Don't let that go over your head. Don't let a politician who can't stand the person he's running under on the same ticket hoodwink, bamboozle, and lead you astray that all of a sudden now he's so pro-Frump is ridiculous when he himself couldn't stand Frump. Despised Frumpy Frump. Now all of a sudden now that he's his vice presidential pick, all of a sudden all that just go away. Y'all better stop letting these people think that y'all are stupid and gonna believe anything. I mean, that's from either side. That's from either side. Do not let these politicians and these people have y'all looking and feeling and thinking like y'all are stupid. Peep the players, as folks like to say, and vote accordingly. Vote accordingly. Not a damn thing, Creole. That's that part right there. Not a damn thing. Yeah, all right, peepskin, whatever. Anywho, for those of y'all that might have missed it earlier, that because there's more people in the room now than earlier. This is the newest edition of the Good Morning Gang Morning Show intro video. I played it twice. You know how I usually run it twice in the beginning. I'm only going to be running it once in the beginning from here on out, or whatever the case may be. For all of you faking Bammers that someone, yeah, I'm going to send in my video and you didn't. Shame on you. But in the meantime, between time, y'all check it out. Good morning to you. Looky, what do we have here? I don't know, probably the best morning show ever hit the atmosphere. Let's be clear, there's plenty others that do it B.I.G., but keeping it a buck though, none to get you up though like GMG. With all the news and real point of views you can use, light and heavy topics we peruse, even a laugh or two. What you talking? Good morning, gang, be the instrument and take your friends and them can and all come on in, tune in. You ain't gonna want them in state, and even the chosen haters, the haters, we end up being their favorite. Cause from 8 to 10, we get it in, believe that. I mean, from where else could you go when you were part of the show? Definitely GMG, cause when you show love, we show love back. First thing in the morning, we get you through, so after the yawning, wash up and wipe your face with your snacks to come on in, get comfy, but most importantly, in all caps, no, that was not Moon on the private jet. Hey, you talking about you forgot to send your video in? Yeah, okay, Nate. Listen, in the video, I see somebody. Oh, that was Cass. Creole asked. You had Cassie, you had Allure, you had Michelangelo, you had Rich, you had Vino Diva, you had I'm forgetting somebody. DeBerg. DeBerg is in the video. DeBerg is in the video. Tina B. Marie. Listen, Moon was jogging. Y'all are bugged out. Listen, I will be updating that as I go along so y'all can send in your videos and I'll add you in. What's up, Riri Lobster? Listen, just know that, yeah, it took a minute. And I kind of did it on purpose for the most part because I was waiting for some of y'all to get up off of Fifth Street and get on Courage Lane and send in your videos. But y'all bullshitted. Hey, Allison. Hey, Love Ariel. I see you. Listen. No, Sabrina wasn't in it, Miss Piggy Lace. Nah, she wasn't. Okay, Nate, I'm going to hold you to that. Listen, for anybody else that wants to be in what you call it, I didn't include myself in the video because I wanted to be an ode to the supporters of GMG. That's what I really wanted. Oh, and Shaw, I'm sorry. Can't forget Shaw Love, Creole. Thank you. Can we send in another one? If you want. Just understand, right? Just like the title says, people get ready. There's a change coming. There's more things that y'all about to see with this show. Some more implementations, such as the platform that I'm utilizing to actually show this show. That's going to change. I've been saying it for a minute, but I think I'm ready now. There will be more segmented areas in the show for topics and things. And I will be doing a lot more pre-recorded reviews and things of that nature outside of the Good Morning Gang Morning Show, but for this channel and some other lives. I'm going to be rolling out the tap in with Big Phil Speaks, which will be a partial call-in show as well as addressing like current things or whatever, a little bit more unadulterated, meaning, you know, talking off the cuff or whatever. You all will be able to call in if you feel like it and talk, and if not, you know, just another avenue of giving not only entertainment but information or whatever the case may be. That part right there, huh? My head, oh my God, Vino. Wasn't nothing wrong with your hair, wasn't nothing wrong with them things. Wasn't nothing wrong with them things, let them thang, huh? You gonna send one in for the Bama? Have at it, rest. Have at it. Peep Scheme, thank you, my brother. Keenan Kong, what's good? Did the show just start over? Nah, I just showed the intro video again for those that came in late. Peep Scheme, I just showed it again. Can I send one rolling up? No, you may not. YouTube will be like, yo. Just roll up before you create the video. You know what I'm saying? Getting your mental place and space before you actually, you know what I'm saying, create the video if you so choose or whatever the case may be. But anyway, that Leo energy got Phil motivated. What Leo energy, Sarah Lynn? What you talking? Hey, Sarah Lynn, it's always Sagittarius energy over here. You feel me? Listen. That was why I was holding my shirt. Oh, Lord. Women folk. Listen, have at it. Wasn't nothing wrong with the video or them things. Thank you, Creole. Something light, something slight. Hey, simply name virtual D's. You know what I'm talking about? Can I send one to dance and feel or brush my? You sure can. You sure can. It's Leo season, but it's always Sagittarius season, huh? Leo's getting a little moment in the sun. Have at it, but Sagittarius is all year round. You feel me? Don't let that go over your head or under it. Pause. No, daddy. Or even eating breakfast. Yeah, for sure. The bird, yeah. Thank you, Jenny Miles. What it was, now y'all can see what I was talking about. Like for those that be like, I can't sing, I ain't singing nothing, I can't sing. I'm not using the audio of you singing. So you can sound like Patti LaBelle or you could sound like Patty Go to Hell. I wasn't going to play you like that and have your vocals in the video. I just needed the visual of you singing to the song or whatever the case may be, or dancing or brushing your teeth or whatever the case may be, out in the streets, moving around, jogging, whatever the case may be, to actually implement and collage it together, piece it together to create the video. Two Bag L, I'm from Sock Passe, Hard Drive Cave. You know where we at on the good YouTube. Come on over. I got 2 seasons. I'm a Cancer and a Leo. Mo, you bugged out. He said that girl just went 2 times wood. Thank you. Hey, Simply Day, that was hella bugged out. Listen, but we got the intro video in. We got the intro finally. I know y'all was like after many moons, after many sunsets, after many atrocities. Now we got the intro video, you know, percolating. Listen, the next edition gonna be even bigger and better. But guess what? In the meantime, between time, we gonna move on to the next topic. There's a viral video. Frank White, GMG. There's a video, right, of a young lady that was flued out by this Bama who they labeled her as the side chick or whatever the case may be, right? Flew her out and was putting her in the same hotel as where he was staying with somebody else or whatever the case may be. Then he tried to back out of it at the last moment. But old girl and her son was on the way. And the Bama canceled her hotel stay. Damn it. D-Blade, it's all good. It'll be there from here on out, D-Blade. Can we have a moment of silence for hey, Simply Nay? Stupid is as stupid does. Now, the video was so big that I couldn't put it up here like I normally do, but I could share it up top. Pause. I could share it so y'all can watch it. We could watch it together. It's like 5 parts. One of the parts is out of place. Is part. I put part 4 after part 5 because it shows the actual text receipts from old boy and her or whatever the case may be. But damn it, hey Mo, you missed it last night, boy, oh boy. I think he canceled the room because the side chick didn't play her. No, he canceled it before she got there, T-Page. He canceled it while she was on the flight to get out there. He canceled her. He canceled the shiggity before she landed. But anyway, I don't know where Yo Mai is. I don't know where her big head is. So I won't start no person. She probably watching. She probably watching in silence. But hold on, I'm gonna play the video. The video's a little bit long, but it damn sure is entertaining in such a way that you won't feel bored. It might anger you, but that's about it. Y'all pay attention. Uh-oh. Hold up. Gotta push play first.
This man gets caught up at airport, invites 2 girls on the same trip to Disney World with kids.
So like, I just sat right there and I turn around and I see you again. So I'm just trying to figure out what we're supposed to do. Even though you don't know me.
You was bringing him with you? Okay, go. Oh, okay. So what's she talking about? So who is this? You don't know who the fuck this is. Who is this?
Y'all have a good trip.
Providence is on 13, Providence 13, Denver on 14, and San Juan on 12. Hartford on 11, Hartford on 11. If you arrived in from Providence, that's 13, Denver on 14, San Juan on 12, Providence will be on 11, Carousel 11.
And that's the man you with. And that's the man you with.
No, I'm saying you came all the way down here.
I didn't pay for it though. The fact that you're gonna leave me at the airport with my baby, that's weird.
Okay, so he paid me out of here. He paid me out of here. He paid me.
You wanna see my Texas?
Let's see the Texas.
If you gonna fight me, don't get on that one.
I'm not
And he but he know that. Look, cause that's wrong. Cause that's wrong. Like, what the fuck? How long y'all been together?
A while, a long time. We just got back together.
Y'all had the little girl? Oh, you're not his baby mama? At all?
No. He told you I was his baby mama and I just...
Yeah, he said my baby mama popped up.
I'm your baby mama that popped up.
And you just blew the fuck out of him. He said you just blew the fuck out of him.
I blew the fuck out of you. I blew the fuck out of you and randomly came?
Come on now. So you still trying to drag her and then trying to leave me? Like, but what was you gonna do though when I kept texting you and calling you? Like, what was you gonna do? No, but I'm trying to figure out, like, even if he would have said something, like, he could have explained all this without this happening. No,
baby mama. We live together. I'm just his girlfriend.
And I knew something like that was going on because he never invited me to Frankfurt. And I'm like, what do you got going on at this house?
Frankfurt?
He said he lived in Frankfurt.
That's what he told you. Then you lived there for 2 years?
I never went to his house.
So where y'all hang out?
We go out and we get rooms.
Y'all went to Nando's before?
Yeah.
Just recently?
He probably talked to other girls, girl.
So
he probably talked to a lot of
You
girls.
said
The last time I talked to him, I asked him for $1,000 and he gave it to me. And he came over, like, every time his week leak up.
You said y'all recently were just fucking?
The last time, he's the only one I've been with.
Since when? When was the last time I've been with?
Maybe like a couple weeks ago.
Where you live?
We use condom though. I don't fucking roll.
Where you live at?
I stay in the city.
No,
because we on and on talk, like we're not in a relationship.
Right. No.
You know, like, so we on and on
talk.
talk.
It's niggas. I just want to know, like.
My thing is this: what was you planning on doing? Was you gonna leave me at the fucking airport? I'm trying to figure out. I guess y'all was gonna go to y'all room, and then he's gonna be like, "Oh, you still at the airport? I'm finna go." Like, what was you gonna do? And then some girl that was talking to me on the plane. She was trying to I was trying to figure out, like, if maybe she can give me a fucking ride to the hotel that he got. And the hotel.
Oh, he got your room?
Yeah. He sent me this.
Go ahead.
He sent me this when we was on a plane when we landed, and I'm just like, what the fuck? Like, y'all finna go to this big house? So apparently it's gonna be a house. Everybody's gonna be at the house and shit, right?
Yeah. I'm his baby mama that believer. I ain't even got no kids.
Wow.
I don't even have no kids.
I mean, I'm not embarrassed. This shit never happened to me before, and he's not my boyfriend, so I don't feel the type of way. My thing is that I'm just out here, and it's just this is crazy though. Mm-hmm. This is crazy, and I don't know what type of. He's like, oh, be cool, like this my everything. I mean, I don't. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, who all of a sudden is your everything?
He said that to you.
Because he said his other phone had died. So I'm trying to figure out who all of a sudden is your everything? The kids or the girl? Like, who's all of a sudden your everything? Because you just told me your baby mama popped up and just blew the fuck out of you.
I'm not his baby mama.
She just told some babe. I could just show you. How smart was that? I could have been in my room if he hadn't canceled it, right? Y'all wouldn't even seen me. I would have been in my fucking room. But you canceled my fucking room? You petty as hell, gang. I would have been in my room. They wouldn't even known I was here. You gonna cancel the room. You're really smart. You're really smart. I could have been in my room. Wouldn't even know I was here. But you canceled my shit.
You just showing Naya and Deshayla a good example of a man. You were showing them you booked her a room in the same hotel as that your kids and everybody staying in. Yes, girl. You did that? Go to Deshayla.
You should have just kept my reservation. They wouldn't even never knew I was here. You so smart. You so smart. Where the fuck you thought I was gonna go? That's crazy as hell. This nigga just canceled my fucking reservation, got me and my baby out here in the motherfucking Orlando, and you sitting up here acting like I'm some type of sad bitch. You acting like I'm some type of sad bitch though. When you be calling my motherfucking phone, nigga, eating my pussy, bitch. You really gonna wail on me like that? I'm finna go down on your ass, nigga. I ain't never been no sad bitch, nigga. Never been. Never been. I don't give no fuck about your kids. No disrespect. I don't give no fuck, cause this is wild as fuck. I got my motherfucking baby in this bitch. You know I got my own shit. I ain't never asked you for a motherfucking thing. You live with this lady. You live with this lady. You overfell. You overfell, gang. You overfell. You overfell, and you know where it's at with me. You know where it's at with me. You know where it's at with me. You know I ain't even like that. You know I ain't even like that. You know I ain't even like that. Real talk. Where the fuck my motherfucking headphone at? You know I ain't even fucking like that. You wild as fuck. You got kids out here, gang. You wild. This is some other. They wouldn't even knew I was here. You gonna cancel my shit? You basically trying to say fuck me, huh? For why? What was I gonna do with me and my baby at the airport? And you act like I ran up to you. I was like, and then like you. I was just like, so what I'm supposed to do? I was calm as fuck, gang. I wasn't even disrespectful. You finna give me another room. You finna give me another room. You finna get out the room. And you finna change my motherfucking flight. You gonna get the fuck up out here. Don't fucking lock this one up. I'm gonna send this bitch up. I'm gonna send this bitch up. I'm ready. Cause you got the right bitch. Don't put this right now. No, you good.
I'm good. I'm just saying, like, go, Demetrius, get her room. You did this. Found her room.
I'm not gonna move from this door.
Watch out.
I'm not moving from this door.
No, but we're not gonna do that in front of them. It's enough.
But he's gonna leave me down here, and you don't care because I
don't.
I know, and I get it. I get that you don't care. I get that you don't care. But this not cool. I got my baby out here.
I know. You can't say you going. Don't. We're not gonna do that.
You're not gonna leave me out here. That's petty as fuck. You told me he was gonna send me the money for my Uber, and he did.
You're not gonna put your hands on nobody's kids right here.
I didn't touch nobody, but now I feel some type of way because now we in the same hotel. We in the same hotel, and now
I'm telling you to chill out. Let us put the kids up and back up. I'm telling you.
They not gonna come back downstairs.
It don't matter, but I'm
That
telling you.
does matter. Yeah, you come back downstairs. That does matter.
I'm telling you to chill. What's happening?
My son out here too. That's not even so bad.
Why are you yelling?
Because I'm upset at this point.
I'm grown. I'm telling you to chill.
Yeah, you love him. You love him. You love him, and you said you getting a bunch of
give a fuck.
That's what it is about. That's what it's about. You can't tell me to chill when this man just sent a whole fucking flight over here.
So you shouldn't have left the airport. You shouldn't have left the airport.
Are you listening?
I'm telling you to chill. I just told him to get your room. I'm telling you to chill.
To give me Uber too.
And he said no. I didn't know he canceled your room.
But listen,
Did you know he even had me a fucking
You just told me he got your room.
And you said he told you he got your room.
If the room is the problem, I'll take care of it.
Okay, go ahead.
Y'all have to be quiet because I don't want to have to put everybody out. Okay, just go on. Let's go. That's all I'm saying.
Because he overwhelmed.
It's a kid involved. It's kids
involved. And I don't mean to be loud, but at the airport, I was real fucking chill. I wouldn't even own that. This is wild as hell, and she a dumbass bitch. He done got all them kids and them not even her kids. He had all them kids on her.
Wow.
He had all you ain't gonna be shit, bitch. Let's go. Run it, bitch. Open the door. Open the door. Run it. Run it. Run it. She said she gonna beat my ass. She said she finna beat my ass. Over a nigga. We finna fight over him, though. We finna fight over him. We finna fight over him. That's the sad part. And he not even my nigga.
Ain't you here from out of town? Don't go to jail for that. Don't go to jail for that. I promise you, don't go to jail for that.
It's so crazy. I got my thing out my ear, but it's okay. Fuck it. Yeah. Tell my she gonna fight me. Now you wanna fight me over him because you embarrassed. You embarrassed and you really mad because I look better than you. He cheated.
I gotta put it in my name. Hold on.
He didn't sit up there and cheated on you 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 and cheated on you. I ain't never been with this man. I keep blocking him. He hit me at 4 in the morning. The last time I talked to him was 2 days ago, and I had told him I was gonna call him back, and I didn't call him back. You hit me at 4 in the morning and tell me, pack my bags, and you finna take us for a flight. Her story was they got into it last night. She like, oh, so we got into it, so you finna fly a whole nother bitch out? Yeah, that's what he did on your ass. Just like he had all them kids on you. And you don't have no kids by him?
Oh my God.
No kids.
So those ain't even her kids?
Those not her kids.
Oh my God, okay. I'm gonna get you a room. You cannot start clowning.
I swear to God,
I'm
I'm
about
not.
to be in my name and I'm about to pay for it. Okay, because you out here from wherever you from.
He have a
with
flight.
your
My flight
son
is
here.
from today, and my next flight is from the 7th. I need to try to call Southwest to make sure that he don't even cancel that flight.
Yeah, because if they wait, but it's in.
It's
yeah,
a round trip. It's in my name.
But he can cancel it. Damn. Yeah, because I did my husband like that before. So yeah, you can. If he paid for it, he can cancel it. If he have, do he have the confirmation number?
I have.
Or it came to your email.
I have.
My bad, y'all. I had my thing muted. Sorry about that. If you want to be a part of this situation, hold up. If you want to be a part of this situation and be a guest co-host and put your ones and twos and your 3 cents in on this situation or anything else we talked about, hit the link at the top. It should bring you on over. If it gives you a problem, copy or paste it in your browser. Come, let's talk a taste. Let's rap a taste about this whole situation. I was saying it's a whole lot to unpack. The young lady, you know what I'm saying? For a minute, I was saying you brung your son for a fly out, but then I thought about it. She probably didn't know she was a side chick at first. Plus, it was Disneyland. So she was like, yeah, my baby gonna have a nice time at Disneyland or whatever the case may be. Y'all can hear me now, though. Y'all can hear me now. Right, I have to repeat myself. But anywho, ladies, y'all got to be more careful about who y'all getting flown out by, who you allow yourself to be flown out by. And she said that all they ever did was go to hotels. They never went to his house or this, that, and the third. That should have been a flag, at least after a while. I get it. Sometimes you don't want to bring a woman home at first. If you got children or whatever the case may be, you might want to, wait a minute. But after a while, if y'all are dealing with each other and he never brings you to his house or she never brings you to her house or whatever the case may be, those should be eye raisers. Those should be flags. Those should be like, hold up, what the hell is going on? Who am I really dating or dealing with, or whatever the case may be? I got you, Mo. I'm about to bring you up. Then you got the situation whereas Bama tried to be slick with it, and he knew that other girl was coming. He knew that other girl was coming. So you canceled a room mid-flight for this girl that you what you call it. What he should have did was put her in another hotel if that's how he was gonna get down, you know. But he booked her in the same hotel that they staying in, and then try to cancel her room and all that. That was petty. That was some bullshittery. But that whole situation could have got violent. Phil, she knew what it was. She even said how she blocked him. Then that was after the fact though, T Page. He tried to get a treyway. God damn it. Mo, what's up with it?
Yo.
Good morning. Good morning.
Real quick, because I can't stay on. There's an echo. Damn.
Hold on, let me see if that's on my end, if I can.
Fix it.
Can you keep talking? You still hear the echo?
1 2 1 2. No, I don't hear it no more.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, listen. She told on herself. First of all, she said she spoke to him a couple of weeks ago. Then he called her 4 o'clock in the morning that night and told her he wanted to get her on our flight. She wasn't communicating with this man. First and foremost, don't ever get on a flight without money.
True.
Nobody. I don't care who's flying you out. Stop depending on these weirdos.
True.
You understand? You're supposed to always have your emergency money, backup plan, anything can happen. That's number one. Number two, you said the man wasn't your man. He called you 4 o'clock in the morning and booked a flight for you. So you know what you was going down there for that 1 day flight. She said she got a flight today, round trip. So he flew you out to take you to Disney World, give you some wood, and then fly you and your baby back home. So you was just coming out for a good time because maybe him and his girl was going through some shit. Yo, Mo, what up? You understand? That whole situation was messy. He was wrong, but she was stupid, respectfully. The whole situation on her behalf was dumb. You don't talk to this man. You blocked him before prior. You seen him a couple of weeks ago. You stopped talking to him, and he just called you out the blue and said, "I'm gonna book you a flight." Stop going crazy over these men that's telling y'all they're gonna book y'all flights. This is why girls are being missing, wind up dead. Everything is going on with these women that's quick to jump on these flights because guys want to flew them out. And what happened to Flat last night before you go?
On here. We are not talking about that on here.
Ah, man.
We are not. We can take that to IG later. You know, I ain't got too much to say about that Bama anyway. But anyway, Rainbow, welcome. Right.
Yo, salute, bro. Yo, I got some things, right? Yo, how y'all doing? Good morning,
hey,
God
what's
bless.
going on,
What up?
Salute, gang. But yo, real talk, that whole situation right there, I mean, it's kind of both of their faults. You know what I'm saying? She knew what she was walking into type shit. You know, and the dude shouldn't have, like, if he's gonna play some shady shit, why is the baby moms there and shit? You know what I'm saying?
He tried to be a player, but he.
But yeah, I mean, that shit don't work.
No, what happened? I'm gonna tell y'all the truth. The baby mom is wifey. She might not be as nasty as the little freaky one. He wanted to fly out for one night. He wanted to get his little freak on.
Yeah, but yo, that would have been understandable. But she brought out the baby then. Like when you already know, he already knew what it was. That's why he canceled that room. He's like, oh nah, we not doing that. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the smartest one in the situation
Like
is
she
the
shouldn't
woman
even.
who
If that
had
was
no
gonna be the
kids with them.
situation, she should. If that was gonna be the situation, she should have never brought the baby out there. Like facts.
Yeah, but I gotta go, y'all. I just wanted to come up here and say that. That's all.
But you
I
don't
mean,
leave a baby like that. You don't leave a baby in that situation, bro. You know? Real talk. I mean, it's a shame because luckily that woman, whoever she was with, got her a hotel type shit, you know?
I think that was the hotel, like the manager that did that for, or somebody else that was peeping the situation, because she could have been assed out, like really assed out. during that time. But it goes to show you, like Mo said, and y'all should take heed to that. If you're gonna be flued out, if you're gonna be flown out somewhere, make sure you either flying out with a decent
And make
individual
sure, like,
or
you
you got
know,
your own. That you
yo,
got your own for bare
yeah,
minimum. Food,
yeah,
in case something goes wrong with between you and that
anything.
individual, you can get up and go to another hotel or motel or whatever the case may be, and or that you got the capabilities in case they petty the person is petty and cancels your flight, that you can get your way home.
At
By
least like 11,000, at least like 11,000. You know what I'm saying? Like just to make sure you're good.
You
Like
said
just in case.
11,000.
Nah, my fault. Like 1,200, 2,000, 3,000 around that
What?
type of shit. If you're going on like a vacay type shit, you want to do your own thing, you know what I'm saying? That's what you do.
Man, listen.
You know what I'm saying? That should be
Just give
that's
him
a men's
credit.
night right there. Like a night in Vegas, bro. 11K type shit for one night. That shit be dope.
It ain't too many
Get whatever the fuck
individuals
you
that's
want over
on
there.
even walking around to be able to fly out with 11 bands. I'm just saying, and that's not against y'all.
Nah,
Like
you
if
had that shit in the bank.
it ain't too many fellas
If
that
you
can
keep
just
that
roll
shit in the
around with that
bank,
on
you don't
some
gotta like.
emergency fund type shit.
Nah, yeah.
But
You have it in like a card or some shit. Cause
that's a
they
fact.
take all that. They do all that, you know. So you don't
It's
gotta
all
play.
good. Moon, what did you do? What did you do?
You know. Well,
What spot, Carolyn? What spot?
the woman.
I don't know what happened to N Dot. I don't know what happened. He was just up here, and all of a sudden he was.
I don't know. You know, shit been glitching. You know.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, again, the woman who had no kids with him, that was traveling around, because the woman who was upset, who said, those aren't her kids, da, da, da. That's why she was there, because she can reap the benefits and she doesn't have to worry about any attachment with him, with her. And she probably did have her own money as well, too. Now, the one who was throwing, a fit, she should already kind of understood that if there was turbulence and arguing and fighting before prior, or she had, maybe not the best type of dynamic with him, she should have already known that that's what homeboy was capable of. But the
Yeah.
manager looking out for her, the minute that manager got out of the room, if I was that girl, I would have just piped down and said, you know what? Shoot,
Fuck her.
this is my main goal, is to get a room, secure me and my baby, and this and that, and then I'll be angry when I get home, or I'll be angry later. But her doing that, you can wind up in jail. Women, individuals, let me not say just women, because men act like this too. Individuals who act like that are the reason that things never go their way, because they can't see for their tomorrow. They can only see for their right now.
Yeah.
And she has no idea that things could have went super left based on her not identifying that your emotions are really getting you further and further away from your goals.
That's a fact.
And that manager used to be her. She just said, I did that to my husband before. That manager probably saw a lot of
Ooh.
herself in her, or
Ooh.
saw a lot of herself in the relationship that she did, and maybe was able to do it to her husband, and learn that, you know what, I probably left my husband. I'm probably no longer with him, or whatever. It could be her current husband, because she never said ex. But she probably saw a lot of herself in her, and she said, you know what, let me go ahead and get you a room, and I'll spend it on my dime, on my money, whatever,
Yeah.
because I don't want you to be out here all types of messed up. But
Yeah.
unfortunately, people that have that mentality usually never do what they're supposed to do, to get by. And unfortunately, too, she'll probably keep dealing with him, because she has such an adolescent mindset. Oh, she hate me because I look better than her. But it has nothing to do with her. He is the issue, because he is the one that put you in the scenario. He could choose two, three, 30 other women, and you'll still have that mentality against the other one, because he's fine with you thinking that, she's the issue. No, he is the issue.
Yeah. Y'all, I mean, everybody's grown, right? Y'all can do what the hell y'all want to do, but if like what Moon said, if y'all were on turbulent grounds beforehand, why are you jumping up to go out of state with somebody or to meet somebody out of state and you don't even know where y'all stand at, or it's not on a good ground? And you already got in the back of your mind that he might got somebody, because you said y'all always met up at a hotel or something. Y'all never went to his house or whatever the case may
That's the
be.
first red flag, girl. You're dumb.
Exactly. Why would you take that last minute flight? Like, oh, but
You should have told me. I never.
he paid for the flight and all that good stuff. He did that. However, Mr. Player, and I'm not condoning it. I'm not condoning it. You should be with the one individual you're with and be happy with them, or find you somebody else. But if you're gonna try to be a player, use some sense. You should have never booked them to where they showed up at the airport around the same time. You should have never booked the same hotels for y'all to stay in. I don't Disney, there's a bunch of hotels in proximity, so you could have, did your Ubers, your Lyfts, or whatever the case may be. Did you link up your hookups? The fact that you would put them in the same hotel, like the hotel didn't look like it could have been that big where they would have missed each other anyway. It just, a lot of it was stupidity. Now, at first, I thought it was a prank. I thought it was a skit or whatever. Till I actually looked through. I went through her TikTok and actually looked through, and that's why I pieced all those pieces together or whatever, so the people knew that it wasn't a prank or whatever. But a skit. But I was like, are people that stupid? But then again, listen, some people will get flued out and ain't got but lint in their pocket. You can take that for what that's worth. Moon, we don't need the sinners to laugh behind. I'm just saying, like, ladies, protect your neck. Pause, no diddy. Come with some coins in your pocket, enough so that you can get home if need be. Even if you got just enough to get a bus ticket to get your ass on a bus to get home. Now, I don't mean the local bus. I mean, like Peter Pan, Greyhound, whatever the case may be, Chinese Megabus, whatever, something. Make sure you got enough money to cover you in case he ain't feeding you. Make sure you got enough money on you so that if things go left and y'all are staying together, you can get your ass up and get to another location via transportation, Uber, Lyft, or whatever the case may be, and enough to put yourself in another room, hotel, motel, Holiday Inn, whatever the case may be. Never rely on somebody, especially somebody that you don't know or that you really don't know like that. Y'all might have been kicking it for a couple months, or cyber or virtually dating, or whatever this new thing they want to call it, or whatever the case may be. But if you haven't really experienced this individual and you don't really know them like that through and through, protect yourself. And even if you do know the individual, God forbid something is to happen, you out of town with somebody and they have a terrible accident or something, what you gonna do then? How you gonna get home then if you on their dime?
Broke
Prepare
people don't
yourself.
think like that.
Yeah, because it don't have to be he could be cheating. It don't have to be that he could be a dog ass dude or evil individual. Something, God forbid, could happen to him. Accidents happen. What are you going to do then? How are you going to get home? People, you better think about it. You better think about it. And ladies, it ain't nothing wrong with being flued out, as long as you're being flued out by the right person. I'm just saying, so let me stop. I don't want no problems. I don't want no problems. However, it's a double sword, because Bama, the only thing that threw me for a loop was, I get it, old girl not necessarily beefing with the other girl, but she was a little bit too calm with the dude, the one in the green jogger suit, the girlfriend or whatever she was to him that lived with him. She was a little bit too okay with it. If you
Who, the
ask
main
me.
girl?
Yeah, the one in the green sweatsuit.
Yeah,
Man,
because I think the main girl, look how calm she was, because she understands, the belligerent one, She's like, well, I never have to do what you have to do. And maybe she's dealt with him a little longer, or maybe she understands that this is just who he is. Maybe she has a better outlook on the dynamic, and maybe she reaps more benefits. So she's just like, oh, I'm never gonna fight or argue over you because I'm gonna get what I need and I'm gonna go off and maybe do something else. The other girl put all her emotions in one basket and thought that was her Prince Charming and her forever.
Hey, and listen, I listen. If I invite you out,
The
or
other
if I,
one was a true city girl.
that
That calm one, that was a true city girl.
yeah, fat. If I invite you out, at my expense, I'm gonna make sure you good, even if things go left, or even if things ain't how they supposed to be. Because to me, that's just being a man. Like, okay, here, this is your way back. This is okay. You need another room here. Cool. Say la vie. Life is life. See you next lifetime, or don't see you at all. But I'm not gonna leave you stranded. I'm not gonna do that, or whatever. You know, I just don't see, I can see how it's done, but I just wouldn't do that because I wouldn't feel right like that because I got daughters or whatever the case may be. And I wouldn't want no nigga to do that because then daddy got to come out of retirement. So I think from that mindset, but a lot of individuals don't think that way. A lot of individuals don't think that way. And it ain't just the ladies too. Some men get flued out. And they don't keep up money in their pocket neither. They relying on the woman that they leeching off of,
Yeah,
or
it's
who's
funny you say that after yesterday, but yes,
oh
yes.
boy. Oh, we gonna talk about that on IG. But you're right. Fellas, if you getting flued out by a young lady or older lady or just a wonderful lady, and she thinks that much of you to fly you out, you still should have your own too. One, because at the end of the day, just because she flew you out don't mean you shouldn't be a man and want to treat her or take her out or whatever the case may be. Or again, in case she's a lunatic or y'all don't get along, you can get up, get out, and go get you somewhere to stay, and or something could happen to her while you're there. So this is not just a woman thing. This is a people thing. Be smart, people. Be more careful. You feel me? Be more careful. Protect your neck. Protect your integrity. Protect your wallet. Protect your life. Protect all of it. Y'all out here living La Vida Loca and just going in and out of town like it's nothing, which is cool because I move around like Taz when I want to. However, I'm damn sure good no matter where I go on different levels because you never know what's going to take place. Whether I drive somewhere, whether I fly somewhere, I'm always prepared that in case something goes wrong or something don't work out right, I'm prepared. Whether it be something go wrong with the rental car company, I'm prepared with a plan B. If something go wrong with the hotel, I'm ready with a plan B. Something don't go right with the person I'm with or visiting or whatever the case may be, family, friend, lover, whatever. I
Because
got a plan B.
you gotta make sure that you're good regardless on what the other
That part.
person doing.
That part. But some of these individuals, they say if he did that to that girl and her baby so easily, he'll definitely do it to the other girl too. That's a fact.
But the other girl don't got no kids with him. The other girl is very smart to know not to put herself in a situation like that.
Predicament. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The other one kind of probably, or the other one could be such a main to where she's fine with him cycling through other girls.
That's a
She
fact.
could be okay with that.
Yeah, because the way she was cool and calm about now, she might have just did that for public or whatever. She might have been holding it down till they got in the room and really chewed him out, dogged
But
him out or
who's to
whatever.
say that when she do stuff like that, that he's like, hey, sometimes I'm a step out. She's like, oh, okay, cool. Because she might have her own thing. She may have, that could be her side. And she's got another main, you know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. Hey, Andrea Michelle, good morning to you. FTB M140. I don't see you in the back, bro. I don't know what happened, but I don't see you at all. That's a fact, Cassie. Always have your own fundage. Always have your own funyuns, your own munyon, because it gets brazy out here.
I'm
And
telling
listen,
you. Or ask that
understand.
man for cash. And y'all need to start asking for Zelles
Oh,
and
Lord.
y'all start securing a nest egg and put it to the side and stop letting him buy it right then and there and a la carte and all that. And yeah, I did. Like I don't, you ain't gotta give me no shoes, no bag. Give me some cash and put it to the side.
Look.
Cause y'all be worried about the wrong thing. Y'all be letting them order in his name. No, give me the money and I'll order it in mine. It's the same money. Order it and give me the money. I'll look online and you give me the money and then I'll do it. That's how you maintain control.
Some people just can't help themselves, Mo. Some people just can't
I'm
help
telling
themselves.
you. Yeah, he flew me out. Girl, that's good. You fly yourself out. Get that Zelle and you can go anywhere.
Yeah. Or fly yourself out. If he's a proper dude, he might, throw that money back to you. Like, here you go.
No, if a man ever say I'm gonna reimburse you, you need to run.
No. I ain't saying.
Okay.
I mean, no, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying like, if you got
just
your
do it on
own,
your own anyway, just because you
yeah.
can.
And then that's what I'm saying. If he's a good dude, he'll say here, not on a promise of recompense, but when you get there, like here,
out of respect.
Yeah, out of respect and out of care or whatever the case may be. But a good dude, if they're gonna fly you out, they're not flying you out of malice. They're not flying you out of negative thoughts or whatever the case may be. And they damn sure a good dude is not gonna fly you out with the hopes that you can be the side chick in the same hotel. That to me, that part was
You never
dumb.
know, or
Right
maybe
there.
you just be a good girl and you just look from a distance and raise your glass and have a good dinner.
I mean, it's different. Hold on, it's right, Mo, but it's different if you know you the side chick or side dude. It's the difference if you come into the situation knowing that. But I don't think she knew. She had an idea or she had an inkling, like I said, about the red flags, but she didn't know that there was another woman. So, and that probably was part of why her response was the way that it was. But however, if you grown and y'all decide to be side chicks and side dudes or whatever the case may be, and you decide to be flown out under those pretenses, then you get what come with that or whatever. Play your position or leave it alone altogether. If you're mentally strong enough to deal with the bullshittery that can happen out of being a side dude or side female, but stop allowing yourself to get played to the left and to the right. If you're uneasy about the terms of your friendship, relationship, whatever the case may be, then don't go. Don't go. Period. No matter how alluring it sounds, how wonderful it sounds. Oh, I'm going to Disneyland. I get it for the sake of it. Right. For the sake of
all that. I would have did that in Mexico or
you feel me? At least get
Switzerland or
on
something like that. I would have, you know what I'm saying?
at
Bora
least get on
Bora.
the Disney cruise. At
That's
least get on the
Maldives type attitude. You Disney girl, if you leave Mickey, you're gonna end up with a Goofy.
Man, at least go for the Disney cruise if you're gonna Disney anything. God damn it, shit, make it worse, really worse something. You know what I'm talking about?
Right, because you would have been on that water. Ain't no way you got to go. You already
Right,
on there.
and there would have been other individuals, and all of them wouldn't have been taken. You might have found you somebody on that. What you call it? Huh? You said not land, field, world, Disneyland, Disney World, all of them, either one of them. Shit,
You didn't even have a Disney room.
right? You wasn't even on the Disney resort. That's a fact.
I'm telling you.
Homeboy had you at the Quality Inn. Looked like it didn't look like it was one of them. So you was already down bad from the giddy up. But hey, man, have at it. Have at it. Some of y'all just got to do better. Some of y'all just got to do better. I'm just saying. And don't think that I'm bashing women with this. I'm not. I'm just saying, women, if these fellas ain't out here protecting your best interests, more importantly, you have to protect your own best interests at the end of the day. Because we live in a world where a lot of people ain't right. Men ain't right, women ain't right. So you got to think about that when you move around. Hell, in your own neck of the woods, you got to think about that. So let alone when you decide, okay, I like him, or I'm trying to do something with him, or I'm trying to have an experience before you get flown out, or whatever the case may be. You gotta know and understand, like, this could happen, that could happen. This nigga could be crazy. This nigga could be this female could be cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, or whatever the case may be. Do not fly out broke. And if you are broke, don't go nowhere until you can have some coins in your pocket.
I'm
Why you
telling
laugh?
you.
Why you
I'm
laughing,
just,
man?
it's just the he said, do not fly
Like a whole
out.
lot you thinking, a
Well,
whole lot you got to say. Huh, man.
I'm
I'm
just
just
saying,
saying.
y'all got the game all messed up, and you know what? And y'all got it messed up for the other people too, because then the man gonna do it to, you know what? It don't even matter. It don't even matter. It don't even matter. It's the fact that if you dealing with someone who ain't freely doing things for you, they don't fuck with. I mean, they don't fool with you. If they aren't freely doing things for you, wanting to make sure, checking up on you, making sure that you're good, or even having open communication. Anytime you about to go somewhere and there's broken communication, you need to stay home. You need to stay home because it's not going to go the way you want. And then for him to be okay leaving you stranded, if you didn't have that manager in that particular case and it was somebody else, girl, what are you doing? Who knows what would have happened?
That's a
And for
lot,
you to
Rest.
play yourself like that and upload the video, girl, you are the
Man.
biggest clown.
And her shit is viral, let alone what's on IG over on TikTok. I think East Little
Mhm.
Park got over 1 million views on it.
Yeah, and now you don't let every man know now who ain't nothing that that's what you're willing to take, and they gonna come play you, play you, play you, play.
And she's
Girl,
not a bad looking girl neither. So I'm like, you have to be that desperate. But that's the thing, man. Some ladies, they could look nice, they could look real beautiful, but be broken inside and allow themselves to deal with certain things and certain individuals that you would
because
on the
they want
outside say,
fulfillment.
"How?"
Miss
Yeah,
Piggy, you crazy? The cast was flying broke. I wouldn't know nothing about that,
shit. I
but
never, I never.
yeah. But I do know that my time for check in and check out were right on time. And
You hear me?
okay. I know I saw
Shit.
Phil and everything was right, and
You feel me?
everybody else, I couldn't tell you. They was getting advances, and
Doing
I wouldn't know
strange
nothing
things
about
to
that.
screen.
I know they was walking back and forth waiting for something. I was already in the hotel taking a shower, getting ready for dinner. So
Listen, and Piggy Lace, when I was around, I brung extras, so I never was out of. But I can't speak, like Mo said, I can't speak for certain other
yeah, I
individuals.
wouldn't know anything. I know that when things needed to be assessed, they were secured.
Man,
So you right
listen,
about that, Big Lace. They was they was flying, bro.
struggling with a SKR, struggling.
Hmm.
They wasn't even just struggling; they was struggling.
I'm telling you. And hungry at that too. Now that was crazy. You ain't had
Oh
no money for
boy.
no flight, no meal, or no boarding. What are you doing? And the thing is, that let me know that you wasn't getting no coins before. And you mean you mean to tell me you left your job and you coming back home broke and a no job?
Oh Lord,
No,
Lord,
I
Lord,
know you
Lord, Lord.
crazy. I know you crazy. Y'all gave up that. I know them bills was coming at you left and right. Ooh.
Yeah, that's a fact, Piggy Lace. But hey, everybody ain't who they say they are. One, everybody don't have the capabilities that they promoted or told y'all. Everybody don't have the wherewithal, and I think at the end of the day, beyond any mental issues, that a lot of people went with the thoughts of the hope of possibility of coming up or making something of themselves, that turning it into a dollar or whatever the case may be. But it didn't work out quite that way for most individuals or all of them, so to speak, or whatever. But say la vie.
Mhm. Yeah. That's how it go though.
Man, if we could do a cast, where are they now? Boy, oh boy, it would
Man.
it would be. I think it would go more viral than any of the other. You know how they got the Hollywood? Where are they now? If we did a
Hmm.
cast, where are they now?
Man, they
Lord,
would be in the negative.
Lord.
Cause they came at zero, they would be in the negative. Cause it seemed like everybody.
I had to pick some up there.
I ain't gonna say everybody, but I'm gonna say it seemed like the ones who really was like, oh yeah, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. They quiet as a mouse.
The city girls and the city boys would be down 500,000.
Down and obliterated.
Man, oh man. But God
I'm
bless
telling you.
them. God
But
bless the child that
now
has
they
his
was cashing them clout cookies. Now they was cashing them clout checks. Now they don't work in
own.
the real world, but up here they was
I'm
sure
about to say,
cashing them.
what did it buy them? A whole lot of headache, heartache, and a lot more bullshittery than they thought they would, built for or whatever. But
I'm
hey,
telling you. And
I'm
the
just
bank they was trying to cash it at, never mind. Never
never,
mind.
Jim. Moon is up to no good in the neighborhood. I'm just saying, people just watch for your best interests in all things. In the real world, on these internet streets, whether you local to your own neighborhood or whether you flying domestically across the country or internationally out of the country, protect your best interests. Look out for self. Stop thinking that everybody's going to look out for you or anybody's going to look out for you. Because some people just don't give a shit. Some people are evil. Some people are just really miserable. And some people, things just happen. But all in all, no matter if it's a good person that you're going to fly to see or a fucked up individual, have your way. Have your way. In this live and come back with a where are they now? We're here for Lord, boy, oh boy. I'm just gonna say. Did y'all discuss? No, we not discussing that on here, Sarah Lynn. We are not. We are not. Only a fool would let a good man walk out of there like, man, listen.
I'm telling you.
Man.
They would, because this is the thing. A lot of times people, and I think we've talked about this before on Fiddler. A lot of people will trade that 80% for that 20% just because that 20% feels good all the time. That 80%, y'all leaving the people in y'all's lives who are making sure that the mortgage, the rent, the whatever is paid. They're making sure that the kids are being taken care of. They're making sure that your today, tomorrow, your yesterday, your next year is also being looked at. And not only that, they're fulfilling you emotionally and psychologically. And Alexa, stop.
Yeah, Alexa said, "Oh yeah."
Yeah. No, that's my other workout alarm if I don't go to the first one. Clearly I didn't sleep in today. um But what was I going to say? The people who are really fulfilling you internally, because not everyone's going to be able to give you 100% of the time, because we're human. And unfortunately, those 80 percenters, they will be let go because that one person is not appreciative. They cannot appreciate that person because they always want things to feel great. So they step out and they go with that 20%. But when when you really need somebody to show up for you, that 20% not going to be there for. They're there for fun. That's just the icing. They're never the cake.
Man, listen. And sometimes that icing is molded. Sometimes that icing is abrasive. Sometimes that icing is hard as a damn
I'm
brick.
telling you.
But hey, love that for you. Have at it.
Right. Yeah, for you. Love that for
Yeah,
you. Yeah.
have at
I'm
it.
telling
Listen.
you.
Sometimes you think the grass is greener, and that shit ain't even grass. That ain't even turf. That's motherfucking what you call it? What the
Chiffon.
scapels painted like green grass, and your ass is walking through it like a dumbass, huh?
Mm-hmm.
I had to think of the right word.
I'm telling you. People, I don't think people can identify what they really need out of relationships or to be really, nourished in that manner. Because being stimulated, you can be stimulated anywhere. But are you being sustained? Are you actually being
That part.
observed and sustained and given what you genuinely truly need? Because being with a brother in a scat pack, with a couple of dollars and y'all going to, Ruth Chris and this and that, that's cool and all.
For the moment.
But yeah, for the moment. But your heart, your mind, your very soul, the essence of who you are will dwindle away because you're not being looked at and taken care of. You can put food in your own mouth. You can get in a scat pack. Hell, get in the back of a
Hello.
cop car. That's a damn scat pack right there.
Hello. And if you can't, then you need to reassess your own life.
I'm telling you, because take all that away, because a lot of times people's personalities are exactly that. They are that 20% and nothing more. And when you do need for them to show up for you, they barely show up for themselves.
Aha. Aha. Listen. I wish everybody love and success and happiness and all their endeavors and all their journeys in life or whatever, everybody that come in contact with or whatever. But some people are meant to walk the lanes and the journeys that they must travel, especially when they set their own snares, traps, and pitfalls in their own path. Not
Yeah.
forget what life throws your way. Forget what other people throw your way. But the shit that you set up for your own self to fall or fail. Sometimes you got to go through a thing until you've had your enough.
I'm telling you. And you can't be a retired clown unless you were a full-time clown.
Oh, everybody plays the fool sometimes. Shit. Look, hey, Shop,
And
been
you
there,
have
done
to
that.
have them people. You do.
Yeah. Because guess what? Even though it's a lesson for them to learn in the situation, it's for the onlooker to learn something too. If you can see what's going on or peep what's going on, it's for you to pay attention and learn something out of it too, and hopefully apply it to your own world and life so that you don't fall into the same bullshittery or whatever. I'm just saying.
Quickly, better now than later.
Then
Because,
later,
I mean,
huh?
it would be a shame to almost be, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80 later on in life where you're supposed to have learned these things to allow that to continue to happen. A lot of people don't want to accept that. And you keep prolonging and prolonging it. Man, you better go through that journey and identify that's not for you and recognize that not everybody is truly for you.
That's a fact. Hey, Shaw, I just said a minute ago, no, I agree with you. Listen, I've been there, done that. So I ain't gonna act like I'm above the bullshittery or ain't been a fool myself. Cause I have, right? But at the end of the day, I live and I learn. And that's why I say I never lose. I either win or I learn from whatever I'm going through. And that makes me more of a winner. So guess what?
Let me tell y'all
People are
something. Phil ain't smoked out in no damn parking lot nowhere. Y'all hear me?
never could I, would I be. Never. Never. You
Okay.
can take that to the bank, God damn it.
And
I would
cash.
never.
He ain't smoked in no parking lot, and he ain't selling pastries in front of the dollar store.
Oh shit.
All right.
Everybody plays the
Okay.
sometimes.
Sometimes this is what I believe. Phil was trying to put out a helping hand, and that helping hand bet it. And Phil said, "You know what?
Oh, look,
You're crazy, bitch."
God is good. God is good. Listen. One day, some way, hopefully before it's too late, these certain individuals that we've come cross paths with will get their shit right. Realize their wrongdoings or their shortcomings and take accountability in their own world and improve the things that they need to do, as we all do, because I'm human, I'm not perfect, and I got shit that I got to improve upon too. But
It's that identification, to identify, to observe, to learn, and to execute. If as long as
huh,
I know what I'm going through, I'll know where I'm going to.
aha. Until that time, what was that song? Where are you going to? Do you know?
Do you
Do you know? I'm just saying, and this ain't about a certain individual. This is about a few individuals, male and female alike, and probably you know a few of them in your own life, offline and online.
You might find them on a cornucopia.
Not a cornucopia. God damn it. Hey, Vito T, with that part right there, I'm just saying, do you know where you're going to? Do you like the things life is showing you? Where are you going to? Do you know? Hey, that might be the title of the next
You
morning
better
show.
hurry up and find out, boo.
You feel me? Sabrina C, that part. Like, and at the end of the day, none of us are perfect, but at the end of the day, at least try to strive for perfection or something that you think is perfection.
Or
You know what I'm
better than
saying?
who you were yesterday.
That part. That part. That's why I always say, Moon, I said, you blessed to be here because you ain't got to be here today because some people ain't make it, so make it the best day ever. But while you at it, plan, plot, and strategize so that if you're blessed to see tomorrow, you make it an even better day than the day. Because some of these people, they just frolic through life like tomorrow is promised. Like somebody's promised to be in your life
Like
like
later
this.
today ain't even promised.
Man, you hear me? You hear me? And they act like their job is going to be there. Their home is going to be over their head. There's food, always food going to be in the refrigerator. That the person that they're in love with, whether they're married or not, is always going to be in their life. That money is always going to be in abundance. Then when in a blinking of an eye, all these things can be taken away from. Gone. Just remember this: we are all memories to someone else's life. Woo! Here today, gone tomorrow. Damn it, I like that one. Just remember this: we are all memories. We all are memories to someone else's life. Here today, gone tomorrow.
I'm telling you.
Yeah,
We are.
That part.
We are, and we play a different role. Some people label us as the one that got away, the hero, the villain, the supporting actor, actress, the whatever. That that's a great statement that that person said.
Yeah,
We are.
definitely.
We are just a memory to someone else's life.
Man, oh man. Yeah. What are y'all planning on doing with your life and your world? If you think there's some things that you need to improve in your life, work to improve them. If there's some things that you think you need to enhance or to broaden, do so. All your positive endeavors that you esteem to do, work on bringing them into fruition, making them
And
happen.
take some accountability to not even some, take it all.
That part.
Take
That
all the
part.
accountability because once you are accounted for, once you account yourself for your actions, you can start removing, improving, implementing, elevating, celebrating.
That part. That part.
You
And
can
and
get
and, and
all that done.
stop sitting on your hands, your thumbs, or whatever the case may be. Do something.
And get
We
up and
could do
call
all this.
Everest today. You sit on your ass anyway. You might as well pick up the phone and call today.
Look, we can do all the lip service pause as we want. Yeah, it sound good. It sound good, but putting it into action. Faith without works is dead. And for those that know, they know. If you're not, you could talk about it, but if you ain't being about it or working towards being about it, then all you're saying is for naught, for nothing. And you might as well shut the figgity up. I'm just saying. Being a better father is a process that never stops. Hey, trust me, Gary, I know, bro. I know. I'm just saying.
You know what I
Moon
almost said? I almost
Go
said
ahead.
something, but
Go ahead.
no,
No, go
I'm
ahead.
not because I'm working
Have
on
at it.
being a better. You know what I'm saying? I
In the
almost
meantime,
said
go
something.
ahead. In the meantime, have at it.
Nah,
Let that
never
20%
mind.
out for me.
Right, that's what it. Yeah, I'm just saying it's important, and you know what? I agree with that last statement. What the guy said about being a better father is a process that never stops. First of all, you
Yeah,
need to be around your offspring to even be one. But that's another
true.
day.
True.
That's another day. That's another
That's
lesson
true.
for a lot of people to understand that
Men and women. Yeah,
we focus so much on strangers that we don't even focus on the very life that we breathe, life into to our offspring. So.
And just because you aren't the mother or the father that you're supposed to be or even want to be, does not mean that's where you have to stick and stay. But you have to be accountable to your shortcomings. You have to be accountable of your own bullshit and do something about it and make change, make time, repair those relationships, or repair yourself to be able to love on your children properly and be in their life properly. If you and the other parent aren't seeing eye to eye, you got to pray on it. There's some legal steps you could take to make sure your rights are intact, but more importantly, present yourself as a better person. Nobody's perfect. Everybody's flawed. We all got our own bullshit with us. But at least present yourself as available. Present yourself as accountable. Present yourself as someone that wants to be in the child's life and wants to do better in your own life and for that child's life. I'm just saying. Maybe the other parent got a lazy eye. What the Rich, what the hell are you talking about? Oh shit. Listen, I know y'all itching. I know y'all itching to get over the IG and have a certain conversation about a certain
Oh yeah.
individual.
Diane Sawyer, makeup is ready for you. Lights are on.
Are you going live, Moon, or what?
I am not.
He said,
My
I'm not
main
losing
page,
my
my
page.
main page has taken many attacks. It's almost out of there. That's why that new page is on
Yeah,
the
yeah.
come up.
Right. I looked, I was like, the name looked familiar, but that
Yeah, the
avatar though.
photo didn't. I'm telling you, because that brand name recognition. I'm trying
Got
to
you,
try something a little bit different.
Yeah, yeah. Listen, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna close down this episode of the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. I went a little bit over because I started a little bit late, or whatever the case may be. Hopefully, y'all like the intro, the new intro video. It'll be is a work in progress, so it'll be more added and some tweaking or whatever. However, y'all watch out for some good things coming for the Good Morning Gang Morning Show. Some good things coming for Big Phil Speaks channel, Feel the Love Fridays, or whatever the case may be, and everything there within. Y'all just stay tuned and make sure y'all bring somebody else with you, huh? Tell them, come on, Clayton, come on. Moon, you got any advice for these weebles, for these peoples?
I do.
Okay,
Matthew 7:6. Do not give what is holy to the dogs, nor cast your pearls before swine, lest they trample them under their feet and turn and tear you into pieces.
That
And
part,
that
right?
basically means do not give what you value and love to those who would never be able to identify or appreciate it from the get-go.
That's your
And
love, your time, your talents, all
I'm
of that.
telling you, to
Yeah.
appreciate the very essence on who you are, make sure not to do that. Do not cast your pearls before swine. And on that note, Moon Sniper out.
I'll be on the IG on a second. Listen, ladies and gentlemen, it's been another wonderful show. Hopefully, y'all got something out of this show. Again, do your due diligence, your research. Forget any video that I show, anything that I bring up, or anything that anybody else brings up on my show or anybody else's show. Do your due diligence and research. Study to show thine own self approved in whatever topic, matter, or situation that you have inclination to do so. And most importantly, get up, get out, and vote. Get up, get out, and care about your communities. Get up, get off your ass, and care about your household. More importantly, get the hell up and look in your mirror and hold yourself to account for your flaws and get them right. And become better individuals for yourself, for your children, your family, for your community, for the world abroad. Listen. Y'all know what I like to say. Smile, ladies and gentlemen, because you never know what it might do for somebody, including yourself. More importantly, love on somebody on purpose, with purpose. Last but not least, I'm not anti-you. I'm pro-me, but with the emphasis on building we. Let that marinate in your melon to the next time we can chop it up and have a tay-to-tay. Until that day, guess what? I holla. Listen, y'all get up out of here and do something productive with yourself, huh? I'll see y'all on these IG streets.
I'm off this. Poke up.